Welcome to Siltech. In the last two videos of string, we have seen about literal and new object. If anyone has missed, just before watching this video, go to that video and watch and come back to this video. For these two videos, if not able to find, I'll give the description of this video for these two videos link. Just to go to that video. Once refer, I'll provide in this video description just to go to that. Today we want to see about both the things, literal and new object. One of the interview question with a combination also they'll give one program and they used to ask some interview questions on it. Very important in your technical round and in your company and in your client round also. The client rounds also most of the things they are asking these things. Now we'll see what actually we know. We'll see. We'll take one program and each and every step will come and put it in a historical representation. First, I'll go with a string literal. String str1. String str1 equals to literal. I want to go to like Vasu. String str1 of Vasu. Okay. I'm copying this. I will go to our picture or JVM, how it is going to be do. Yeah, take one small. Small diagram. This is nothing but a heap memory area or heap area or heap memory thing. This is string constant pull. String constant pull. Now whenever string str1 of was has created, was has been created. Now first it is going to be search. First it is going to be search in string constant. Literals are directly search in string constant pull or string constant pull. At the starting it is empty. It does not have anything. It is an empty. In that case it does not match with Vasu. Just it will create just it is going to be create one small object. It's going to create one space and inside it it is going to write our data or value like was, and we have some address for this like 1010 and it gives that reference, and it's going to give for str1 will points to this reference. This hash code it is going to be point. Hash code it is going to be point. Okay. Next. That is a literal one. Okay. Now I want to go with a new object. String str2 equals to new string of was new string of Vasu. If I take a like new string of Vasu, now what is going to be do our JVM here in the memory. In our JVM memory. In our JVM memory. Whenever we see new keyword, whenever the new keyword is there, or first it is going to be create the space memory in the heap area. and with the content of that and we have some address like 2020. We have address like 2020. Now, 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 after creating that, this content is present in string constant pool or not, it will check. So as per now, we already have Vasu, it is already there. So it does not going to be create. It does not going to be create. Just it points to the heap area. It points to the heap area. Heap area. Now here the interviewer may ask one question. See, it give a small program. So how many objects are created? It will ask. How many objects are created? You can see by seeing that we have two objects are created. These are our objects. These are two memory spaces we have. Two memory spaces, two objects we have, and two memory spaces we have. The interview may ask by using this two str1 and str2, how many objects are have has been created? Only two objects, two reference and two object we have. Two reference and two objects. Some may be confused. String literal is a string constant pool, it is created, and when I use a new, again it is going to create. They will say three objects have been in memory. They will say no, that's a wrong. It is a wrong case. Think about pictorial way and give the answers to the interview. We have only two references or points into two different memory allocation. Again, I am not showing that memory addresses because already two videos I explained. Go to that video once. So these two are pointing to different memory locations. Suppose if I came with again with the same data with a new object, I came with a same data, new object with the same data. Now you see carefully. Just to remember the more points, that's it. You'll get easily that answers. Yeah, equals to new string. Already we know whenever the new is there, simple, it creates a memory in the heap, and that value, that content value like Vasu. It content value Vasu, and we have like address 3030. We have an address like 3030. Okay. Now again this content is present in string constant pool or not, it will check. It is going to be checked, but already the content was there, so it is not created. It's not going to be created, and just it's every time the new object is going to point to our heap address. It's going to point to our heap address. In this, we are having three objects we are trying to create, but in the memory space we have three now. We have now three references and three objects we are having now. Now again we'll come back here. I'll go with a literal once again. Here I'll write same, it will same, yeah, like 3 is finished. Now I'll go with 4. Now whenever I get in literal, this is my literal. Whenever I get in literal, first it will check the content is present in string constant pool or not. Yes, already we have in string constant pool with that address. What it is going to be do? Just it gives the reference, not going to be create. Just it is going to be give the near that address, you can use that reference. You can use that reference. Now here in this program we are creating four objects, four references we are creating. We are creating four objects. As the same we are creating str1, str3, str4 are objects only. They refer to memory objects only. By looking here, we can say four objects are created, but actually we have only three objects are created in the background. We have only three objects, but four references we have. Four references S1, S2, S3 and S4. We have having three memory and four. Just S1. This was a 3 one. It was a letter 3. Wrong, it has been printed. That was a 3. Yeah. S1, S2, S3 and S4. Four references and three objects we have. This is a very important interview question. They'll give like this only with some name, and they're going to ask how many objects are created in JVM. Or we'll say 4 for 4. No. We have three objects are created and one object is shared by two. That is S1 and S4. They are sharing with the same content. They are sharing with the same content. Now, if you go with one more thing, if I go with a different name, like Deva. Like Deva I want to go. Like Deva I want to go. Here I want to go with Deva. Whenever the new has been there, the memory is created in the heap with Deva. Deva. And we address like 4040. We address like 4040. Now here, how many objects we have? 4, but it will check in string constant pool also. String constant pool, that Deva with Deva, we have an object or not? No, it does not have a string constant pool. It is going to be created. It is going to be created with that content, and it goes to give some address like 5050 and 50. This is going to be points to this object str5. It is going to points to our heap only. It points to our heap only, not for string constant. It always points to heap. This is nothing points to anyone. We have an object in string constant pool, but it is not pointing to any object. Here we are having 5 objects. Here we are having 5 objects and 5 memory spaces. 5 references also we have. We have 5 references and 5 objects, but this object which points to heap area, and intern may ask this object is present in string constant pool or not. He will ask this object is present in string constant pool or not. Yes, we have. The object is having in string constant pool. How we can prove that is present in string constant pool? If I want to prove, I need to open JVM. JVM is a virtual machine. I cannot show historical representation of internally what is happening. But we need to assume with some proofs. We have one method called intern method. We are having one method called intern method. I will show. See, this is an intermetal. Canonical, canonical representation for a string object, nothing but a pool string, is an internally empty. It maintains the privately by the class string. Nothing but whenever you are using with that string interns, whatever that string is there in string constant pool, it will give. It points to only the pool. See, pool string. It goes to only the pool string, and it's going to be get back here. It is going to be get back here. Oh, okay. Yeah. See, just str of intern. Just I am taking one more string. String str of 6. String str of 6. Yeah. Now what is going to be happen? I'll explain background, then I'll come to program. What is going to be happen in the, that is very important. This we know, str5. str5, see, str5 is pointing to heap. It pointing to heap. Remember, str pointing to heap. str dot intern. The str, it is internally. The internal presentation I am showing. What is going to be happen? Now in internal. Now internal here. Now actually in the string str5, what we have deva. Listen guys. Dot intern. Actually it look like it's going to be internally, it is going to happen like this. Yeah. Internally it is going to happen. Internally it is going to be see like this. I'll make some dark. Yeah. Interns, it is going to be happen. What it is do? In the string constant pool, it is going to be check. In every memory, that deva dot equals this function is there or not. This data with that function, this data deva is there or not. It will check. While checking in each and every memory. While checking, first it will check here, deva is there or not. You check here, the deva is fine. What if it will go, sir? Simple, it gives that reference. Simply it gives that reference. Simple, it is going to give for this reference to hold, to refer it will give. For the reference it is going to be give. If that string is not present, so here we have a small dot. Suppose you does not have this S5, assume this S5 is not there. Directly this str6 equals to double quotes deva dot intern. What it is going to be do? Assume that we does not have any memory, like I'll write here. Like if you are like intern, if you are like this intern, here we have some data, any name. I'll take like Devi. Yeah, I'll take like Devi. Only that last letter I want to change. Just I'll take it like Devi. When this start comparing with the Devi with all the memories in string constant, it will check. When you find it gives the reference, but actually it does not have Devi. Instead, it points to string constant pool. It gives the address of string constant pool only. We does not have that one. We does not have that one. We does not have that type of data. Yeah, we does not have that type of data. Devi dot intern we does not have. What it is going to be do? Simple, directly create a memory. It does not have what is going to do? You create a memory and it will store here with the Devi. It going to store with a Devi and simply it has some address like 6060 and just it will give. And just it will give for string 7. For the string 7 it is going to be give. That's the thing. That's the intern. If you are taking the existing heap one, if you are taking any existing heap address or existing string constant pool address, first it will check and that address is going to be that object, that intern. It will compare and it will give. If it is not present, it is going to be created. It is going to be created. I explain this, but proof I will give now. The proof I need to give that I am giving string str7 equals to Devi dot intern. Now I want to print that string and hash code of that both I want to show. Just I am show str7 yeah, that object I want to print. Next address I want to also show, hash code, nothing but hash code I want to show. System dot identification of hash code of str7. Just it is going to be print or not, that I want to show. Just I can show that one and I'll give one more clarity also to you. Yeah, run as Java application. See, and you have a doubt, sir. You are telling that since this is it is going to be done in string constant pool. You are telling that it is going to be done in string constant pool. How we can believe one more? Any other way is there? Okay, that way also I will go. Suppose I am going to create one more object like string constant pool. String. If you are assume, sir. If you assume string 7 is also actually created in heap or not in string constant pool, your assumption may be wrong here, you can say. Your assumption may be wrong here, but I'll give clarity. String S8 equals to, now I'm creating literal directly Devi. String literal directly I want to give. Directly I am giving and directly as a string literal directly it points to this memory location. In the string constant pool, in the Devi directory points to like 6060 address. This was one of the proof I can say. If you think this is going to be created in heap, then both address should be different. If you think this is pointing in heap, this both address should be different. Actually, this both address should be different. If you are assuming that it is going to be created in heap only, not in string constant pool, your assumption, now you will get a clarity here. By string 8 you will get a clarity. String str of 8 equals to 3 and nothing there. Just I'll copy and the print here. This is 8 and this is also 8 and coming to printing, displaying, this is also 8, and just I am running the thing. See, both are pointing to same. Our intern method, here you need to remember our intern method only. Intern method points to string constant pool only. It checks the content of string constant pool. If that content, the data is present, it will give that object to address. If it is not there, it is going to be create the data and it is going to be give. It is going to give you only this proof. Only that assumption. And remember, intern never points to heap. It points to only string constant pool. In this program, how many references we have? 8 references have. How many objects are created? 6 objects are created. 6 objects are pointing, 6 objects only we have. But some are sharing common memories. Some are individual, some are sharing commonly. That's a very, very important interview question. They may have the time, they'll take more time here. If you know this concept, you can consume more time here only in this topic. You can consume more time of here only to go to other topics. If you explain very interestingly, they're going to only this topic, they can skip some of the topics, some of the which are having any critical that things they may ask that question, so you can consume most of the time here only. In this explanation only, you can consume most of the time. That's a very, very important question, and intern is also very, very interview may ask here. Okay, you are telling it is going to be creating string constant pool. Any proof is there? How can I get that? You can tell only one option in the programmatical way I can show with an intern function. Intern points to string constant pool. If string is there, it gives the address. If the string is not there, it will create and it will give. It will create it. How it will create? Just explain string 7 with a Devi. If it is not there, it is creating string constant pool only. And string 8, I am creating that literal with the Devi. So it is directly pointing. It is directly pointing. This is the important question in string in interviews, and you are writing any Java competitive exams of Sun certified or Oracle certified, any exams of Java, this question may be asked. This question may be asked, and if you suppose if you are taking anyone persons, if you are taking interviews to the newly joining, is no fresher or experience, you are taking interviews, you can ask this type of questions, whether they know the subject in deep or not. In deep or what is going to happen, they know, because some of the interviews maybe have competitions. 2 persons are coming with the same panel with the same levels. We cannot reject it easily. So this type of questions in critical they to be asked, and they used to be rejected. So you should be cover all the things. You should know all the things. You should be a strong in all the skills. That's the case. Please refer. Please refer these 3 videos. Very, very important. Yeah. Thank you for watching this video. And if you have any questions, or if you want further any topics like in Java, if you have any critical in any topics, I want these things, just put a comment on that. I'll try to make that video, and I will do some enhancement to you, and I'll try to reach that video to you. Yeah. Thank you guys watching this video, and please subscribe and click on bell icon, and please like this video